Welcome to the Jill on Money Show. It's Saturday, July 16th, and now we are in it, Mark. It is the summertime. People are walking the beach. They're fishing at the lake. They're hiking in the mountains. And what are they doing? They're listening to our program, and we are so grateful for that, truly. If you've got a financial question and you'd like to get it out of your head and into the universe and you want some help, Mark and I are here to help you out. All you need to do is go to jillonmoney.com, our website, bookmark it. You'll want to go back to it. Click on the Contact Us button and let us know if you'd be willing to come on the air. And then Mark does everything else. It's so easy. Today, we are talking to Jim, who's on the line from Maryland.
I have actually two questions. The first question is regarding SIPC. I understand that SIPC protects my securities and up to $500,000. My question is it okay to have accounts more than $500,000, or am I at risk by doing that, or should I split it between different brokerage accounts?
So SIPC, Securities Investor Protection Corporation, is in place in case of the failure of the organization where your securities are domiciled. Okay, so where do you hold your securities right now?
I have Fidelity and Vanguard.
Okay, so here's what SIPC does. If Vanguard or Fidelity were to go belly up, the Securities Investor Protection Corporation would make you whole for anything that was basically lost in the transition, meaning that they may have had positions that are marked differently, they run out of cash, and things go kaplooey. SIPC will back you up. Now I'm going to give you the good news. The good news is you don't have to worry about this. Not with Vanguard and not with Fidelity. What I think is important to remember is that for most people, the SIPC question comes into account when you're dealing with some of the smaller firms. Maybe you're dealing with a hedge fund or a private equity fund, and you think about like where money is domiciled, how things get pushed out, and there's not a big, massive company behind it. And frankly, it is unlikely that you would even need to make a claim because usually the securities are held in your name. They're not held in like the firm's name. So I think you are just fine. Don't worry. You're good. But thanks for letting me explain SIPC.
Okay, excellent. And if you have time, my other question is what amount of ratio should I have with taxable retirement versus like a Roth?
That's a great question. What do you have right now?
Well, right now, for just my retirement, I got about 6% Roth, which is low, but combined retirement with what my wife has is about 32% in the Roth.
That's good, actually. So the problem is, how old are you?
I'm 61.
You know, it's hard to go back in time, Jim. I mean, we haven't had the Roth structure that long. You know, it's one thing if you said, oh, well, I'm starting out today. I'm 22 years old. I'm starting, right? But going back in time, you didn't even have the option. I think having a third of your money already been taxed as you come into retirement is fantastic. If you have an opportunity to convert your traditional asset into a Roth structure and it made sense from a tax perspective to do so, then it is better to have an asset that's already been taxed. That said, you know what? I wouldn't drive yourself crazy because, again, it has to make sense from a tax perspective. And maybe you'll look at tax reform and there's some bonanza ahead for you. Maybe there's some fabulous moment where you say, oh my gosh, I should start converting this minute because my income is so much lower. That's a different story. But don't do it just to get the ratio improved. Do it because it makes sense overall.
Okay. Now, if my company has a 401k that has a Roth,
do it.
How would you
do it? Do it 100%. Make it all 100%? Roth. Yeah.
Okay.
Make it all Roth because that's a great way. First of all, how much money do you earn, by the way?
120.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I would just do it. It would be that's an efficient way to get that money in the Roth structure. Okay, if you would like to come on the program with us, it's as easy as a few clicks. That's it. JillOnMoney.com, Contact Us button, complete the form, check the box that says you want to come on the air. Mark will get in touch with you and find the right time to get you to join us. While you're on the website, why don't you check out all the great content that's there? I write a blog every week, sometimes a couple. Sign up for the free weekly newsletter, all sorts of fun stuff. You obviously can subscribe to this podcast wherever you get your podcast. Check out our other show. It's called Eye on Money. Very easy. All right, it's Saturday, so take a nice deep breath. Enjoy your weekend. Do something nice for someone else today. Grit, growth, grace. Thank you for listening. We'll talk to you tomorrow.